subscribe to my channel. If you are new, my name is Eva and this is Harley. Right behind you, Harley is a 10-month-old Dogo Argentino, so she's still a puppy. And today we are going to talk about something very controversial on the internet, and this is ear cropping. But before we go to ear cropping, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate you here. And of course, leave a comment down below if you decided to crop your dog's ear. Tell if it's pretty standard or you decided to keep it natural. And I would really like to know. So that being said, let's jump right into the video. Like you can see, Harley's ears are cropped. So we didn't choose her when she was like tiny puppy. We picked her up when she turned 8 weeks. It was kind of a rash decision, but here is the thing. We found two puppies. One puppy had a long floppy ear, and the other puppy, this puppy, had cropped ears. So that's really interesting, and we had a choice. Do we want to get the puppy with long ear? And the puppy with long ear were much closer to home. We drove 3 hours for her, so that's quite alright. And the other puppy was like 40 minutes away, so we will be much closer to the breeder and all of that. But we decided to go, and the price was very much similar, so we decided to go the far way and get the cropped ear puppy. And I am really happy with it, because I absolutely love that look of a cropped ears. Unfortunately, now cropped ears are seen as something unnecessary and cruel and painful with the procedures and all, and only for only for the look. The only purpose for cropped ears is a look. Well, with the Dogo Argentino, I would argue with this a little bit, because what if the dog is bred to hunt a wild boar, so like a big game? Like, truly, those ears are gonna ripped off. I read somewhere that, the animal may grab the ears and just rip it right out. And that's a horrible one, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna post a picture how, a ripped ear looks like. Probably not. But you can Google that. It's like right there. And it's terrible. It's like half of like the dog's skin ripped off. So during hunting, it's definitely happened, and I think, the specific breeders who hunt, to breed dogs specifically for hunting, they do it because their customers are mostly hunters. From a pet, dogs, who knows? Like, maybe someone is gonna hunt, maybe not. I read one of Dogo Argentino groups on Facebook that there was a dog which got very aggressive in the household. He did not like to be a home pet. Anyway, long story short, got adopted by a hunter. It was hunting, and it was the best of the whole pack. So, if it had long ears, perhaps the hunting wouldn't be possible for him. I don't know, really. But I do love the look. And also, another, against the cropping ears on the internet is that it doesn't actually prevent from any ear infection and all. And I don't know if I really agree. Like, maybe there is no evidence for that, but I did have a long ear, like a natural ear dog before, and she was suffering from ear infection all the time, and it was always smelly. I always had to clean and all of that funny stuff. I have never cleaned her ears, so I don't know. I would really argue here, and speaking more forward, I think I would keep cropping every single dog's ears from now on. I truly think that people should cropped ears for the breeds which historically had cropped ears, because there is a reason to that, okay? Each breed was bred with a purpose. I know that right now most of the dogs are house pets, but it doesn't mean that that was their primary purpose, and just based on that we should respect that. And I also think that Doberman with long ears looks just silly, but it's not my place to judge. If someone is getting a puppy and wants long ear, it should have all the right to get the puppy with the long ears, okay? Someone else should not make the decision for them. And that being said, the same, if I want a puppy with with cropped ears, I should have the right to do that without you looking at me like I am freaking abusing my dog. People say that this is like painful to the dog and unnecessary. You know what? The puppy was on a pain meds for like 3 days, okay? She got pain meds for 3 days, and after that she was perfectly fine. She was wearing the cone for like 2 weeks. Those little stitches just fall off and she's fine. I know that sometimes the surgery doesn't go the way it should, the ear doesn't stand the way it should, so then kind of maybe it looks silly, but that's something what happens. And I don't think so that this is that common that we should just ban cropping. And people say that more and more vets stand to the opposite of cropping the ears, again because it's cruel. But perhaps they don't know how to do it, perhaps they don't have the right hand. I think that's a very artistic maybe in some way, because it has to be done right. Her ears are perfect, they are just beautiful. Like whoever done her ears really knows what it's doing. So just leave the job to the professionals if you don't feel like you can do it. So this is what it says on a random website, okay? This is just so upsetting to me. Okay. Owners have a right to crop ears. Sure, you can crop your dog's ears, but what is the purpose? It's not medically necessary. You are not going to show your dog in the ring. Who cares what others think? If you like the look, admit it's for that purpose. Don't come up with millions of excuses just to justify that. However, consider that dogs are not fashion accessories and shouldn't be primarily used to boost a human's ego. Ear cropping is taken seriously and banned in many countries nowadays. The right was taken away in these countries because the practice interferes with the dog's well-being and is being deemed unnecessary. Like, that's so stupid and so upsetting to me. You know what else is banned in those countries? E-collars. You know what else is banned in this country? Dogo Argentinos, because they can't handle that dog with some tools, okay? It's just one thing after another. Like, everything soon will be banned because animal right people just don't like it, and it's just stupid because this dog is like my life. It's like my third child and I care about her deeply. And because I care about her, I make sure that she has enough food and not enough exercise and enough of mental stimulation, which all combines make her a perfectly happy dog. Yes, for me, her ears are only cosmetic and I love the look and I will stand for it. When she was a puppy, like 8-10 weeks, maybe 9 weeks, I went for the first walk with her and she still had that big cone. Someone actually commented on it. You know what? Shut up, lady. Like, oh, it's just so stupid. I would focus, if I was those people, maybe on something more important than ear cropping, and let people crop their dog's ears with professional, okay? Not like do it yourself kind of do DIY, but go to a professional person and do it right. I believe that it may be masterpiece and might be very beneficial. Like I said, it's only one dog that had an ear infection, but it was awful the amount of pain she was all the time. So if I can prevent it, and perhaps, you know what, it says study shows this, study shows that, but all the studies with dogs are just bullshit. They just want to ban everything, like everything, and it's just so upsetting, you know, that only one side of the people like are going to dictate what you can do and what you can't do with your own dog. If you want to talk about dog cruelty, let's talk about those overweight dogs who get no exercise, who never go outside, or when they go outside. Actually, another day we were walking and there was a sweet Labrador on a halty. The dog wanted to say hi so bad, and then, you know, the halty just, you know, catch the dog's face. It was so tight. You could see that the feet was so skinny, and the woman just take the dog at the other corner and pull it because the dog wanted to say hi so bad. That's cruelty. And on top of that, the dog was like way overweight. Okay, I actually talked to her a little bit because I saw the dog wanted to say hi so bad. I was like, okay, like, all dogs can say hi if you want to. And the dog was so sweet. It was so happy. It started rolling in the snow, and I even told the lady that, hey, if you want, the dogs can play, they can run together. But she wasn't up to that, and I changed it because the dog would not come back to her at all. So yeah, she was overweight. It was dragged by the halty, and that's what's cruel to me more than like a week even of a pain. Even if now it's done and she has those beautiful ears for the rest of her life. So that's my opinion about cropping ears. So I think this is it for today. Follow Harley on her Instagram page. I am also on TikTok. Please subscribe if you are new. That would mean a world to me. And also don't forget to comment. And I hope I will see you with my next video. This is for it now, and see you next week. Bye guys.
I love you. Although you give me feeling pain, you know I can't control